In 2018, a virus hit the world. It killed many, but the virus mutated, and it offered some people enhancements in their blood, where they can take multiple bullets and still survive. But lots of people use that to their advantage to take over cities, conquer, and kill. The Division was there to help. The story begins with Bellamy Taylor, a man who was on the other side of the island, at work, when the whole world fell apart. So his first mission, as soon as he was activated, was of course, help the city, but also find his family, his wife and daughter. But what he didn't know was that his brother was in town, and he managed to rescue them from the main riots. But unfortunately, the place that he took them to later became a dark zone. But Bellamy and his brother Rick reunited, only for his brother to tell him the bad news that his wife and daughter got sick and later died. But Bellamy had to move on. He still wanted to find their bodies, but they still had work to do. So they did their thing. They helped out the city, and eventually they got into the dark zone and they found the bodies. Bellamy managed to convince the Division to grab them, examine, bury. But during the examination, the doctors found out something. Bellamy's wife was pregnant, and Bellamy and her hadn't been together in months. So there's only one person that could have done it: his brother Rick. The two had a falling out, and they split up. The world has already ended and taken so many people. So eventually, they forgave each other. And they defeated the rising clans, the Rikers, the Cleaners, Rioters, and the Last Man Battalion.
Oh please, for love of God, shut the fuck up!
Whoa, okay. So you don't like that part. I can change it up in the audio drive.
How many times do we need to recap on everything that's ever happened?
It's about, the future. People knowing what went down, what has happened. People need to know this stuff.
If they really want to know all about this story, they can just read about it. There's plenty of fucking material on it.
So you're just saying I should write a book on it instead of an audio series. Got it.
It would definitely not make any people's ears bleed. Instead of writing a book, maybe do mission plans on how to kill William.
No. I'm not gonna kill Will. Like I said, I'm gonna try and save him. Show him that I'm still the man that he knows. His friend. His brother-in-law. I'll make him see it.
Well, while you're dreaming of running into the sunset together, he's planning on ways to kill us.
You just gotta have faith in me. That I'm trying to do the right thing. Can you just believe in me?
I will always believe in you.
You Violet. I guess now I'll let you get to work on that shit. I'll see you later.
Alright. We don't have much intel on Damien and his crew. We need to find some way to retaliate. Anyone got any ideas?
Well, we know it's going to be tricky. We can't exactly go and attack the White House. We know that's tricky.
True.
What we gotta do is what we did for Tyrion. Attack all the control points and outposts. Weaken his forces. But Damien has had months to plan. But, from my sources, he hasn't been doing much. He's just been helping rebuild all the settlements around Washington. He's trying to build the hearts and minds of the civilians.
You reckon? We'll stick to that plan for now. Anyone else have any common ideas? Let me know.
So you want to do the exact same thing that we did the Tyrion? Damien will probably suspected that. It's not a good idea.
I'm actually cool with whatever we do.
It will work. Trust me.
Trust me, it will not work. I'm just trying to find the outcome that will benefit us all.
So you're just trying to protect him, okay? I get it.
I am trying to protect all of us.
I can protect you all. That's what I have been doing.
If you really want to do it, go right ahead. But when all of us die because of it, the blood is on your hand.
Okay then. Settled?
Well, we have a good plan. Don't let her get in your head.
She's family, Leroy.
Okay. Fuck it then. I'll come up with something else. Well, one of the first things I told you was when we got set up here, is do not let Siri in on the briefings. She has probably the kindest heart here, so of course she's gonna want to save everyone.
She's been family, alright? I trust her more than anything.
I completely understand that, which is why you can't really say no to her. But every good idea that we have had for the past few months, she has gotten in your head, and then what have you done? Nothing. You need to kick her out of this. That's the only way we can win.
I can't. Then she'll think I'm up to something. She'll think I want to kick her out of Haven. I don't want her to leave.
And you don't have to. I don't want her to leave either. Just do not let her in on the briefings, and do not tell her any of the missions. That's all we have to do. She'll still be here.
You're probably right.
That's good. So I've come up with a new plan.
Really?
The scouts have come across a small crew that's been causing some problems at the east side. But apparently, they have a whole supply of mines. And I think we could use that against Damien and his guys. We could do a lot of damage with that shit.
Well, like leading them into a minefield?
Yeah, something like that. But first, we need to take the mines from them.
Authorize it. I'll send you and one other guy to take them out.
Thank you. I'll get it done.
Hey there, well, what brings you here?
I'm glad to see you still running this place.
It was my husband's idea to make shelter for people in need.
Hey, I don't blame you, you know. After his demise, well, I should say after it was technically my fault.
It was your fault, but let's just leave it at that.
Oh. Okay.
So what's up? Is there a new plan or something?
I've come to say that I'm kicking you out of the briefings.
Why would you do that?
I know you're family, but I know you like to spare people's lives and all that, but Damien's changed.
Damien isn't the one that has changed. It's you. After what you did to those surrendering enemies.
You weren't even there, so you don't understand.
Half the people living here are people that survived your slaughter.
My slaughter? I was gonna get our home back.
Some of these people here didn't have a choice but to support Joffrey and Tyrion. And then you went in there showing no mercy to their sons, their husbands, and daughters.
I couldn't trust him. I had a vision that Norman... He told me to do it. You know?
Norman would have never wanted this. Damien is your friend. He was there for you after Norman died. He didn't want the man that killed Norman to die, because he was getting revenge for his people that you and your wife killed. Damien still gave you the location anyway. And you spared that man that killed Norman because you knew it was the right thing to do. The reason Damien hasn't done anything because he wants to save you because you are his friend. Hey, we'll come back. Don't walk away from this. What has happened to you?
I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna save you, Will. I will not kill you. At the end of this, we'll be fighting side by side once again. I have to believe that.